Shalom. This is your call coming with another lesson. But first, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, QADASH. Double honors to my elders, apostle of great MILLSTONE, who rule well. Single honors to the sincere and faithful brothers in the spirit, pushing this truth upon the four corners of the world, risking their freedom to do so. Shalom. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit. Let the spirit on me to do. It's about reincarnation. It's a stumbling block for a lot of people, and Lord will, this video is edifying. So we're just gonna get straight into it. This is Matthew's 11:11, and this is YAHAWASHI, talking about reincarnation. And a lot of people can't get this verse, so this is why I'm bringing it out. Matthew's 11:11. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, there have not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. Verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violence taketh it by force. For all the prophets in the law prophesied unto John. Verse 14, and this is the point. And if you will receive it, this is Elijah which was for to come. So it's YAHAWASHI, subject matter telling you that John the Baptist basically was Elijah. And that's reincarnation. That they live hundreds of years apart, Elijah to John the Baptist. But he's telling you that if you can receive it, this is Elijah which was for to come. So, I just wanted to cover on that. And now I want to go to Ecclesiasticus 12. Ecclesiasticus 12:7. And this proves what happens when you die, when you pass away. Ecclesiasticus 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Because God gave the spirit. When he breathed his breath into Adam, he gave him the spirit of life. So the spirit belongs to the power, to the Most High. But let's get to the next precept, and this what happens after you die. This is Ecclesiasticus 14:35. For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. That's the point that I wanted to get. So after death, the judgment come when we live again, and that's reincarnation. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So, when you die, you go back to the Father who gave you the spirit, and then you come out to play out that judgment when you shall live again. And where's that judgment played out? I got that in Ecclesiasticus 3. 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every works. And under the sun is the earth. That's common sense. And it's a time for everything. So, and Ecclesiastes 1 explain that. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And that's that judgment. Now that brings me to my next next precept. So you know, when you come back, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The things that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun, and you know that makes sense, because the same thing keep happening upon the earth. That's because the same spirits keep coming back. You know, verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, and hath been already of old time, which was before us? There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come with those that shall come after. So when you come back, you don't remember your past life. There's no remembrance of former things. Okay. So let's get another precept I wanted to get in Ezekiel 18. And this tells you what happened to that sinner. The soul that sinned, it shall die, and the son shall not bear the iniquity of the father, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. So you bear your own sin, you bear your own iniquity, and you bear your own righteousness. So you know the question should be asked, and you should be asking yourself, when is this played out? How long is it before we come back and we play out the judgment for our past sins? And then I got that in Numbers 14 and 18. The Lord is long-suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children into the third and the fourth generation. So, your answer is the fourth and third generations. You come back and you play out that judgment. So you live, you commit sin, you die, you go back to the Father who gave you the Spirit. He send you back, he judge you, send you back to the earth, your third or fourth generation, and you play out your judgment. And that judgment can come in the form of a lot of things. We see on the earth today, like a newborn baby might be, just died, might be born, and then on the way home from the hospital, and boom, a car accident, the baby died, but the parents live, and that's that judgment. It's the Most High who do all things, and he tells you this. I think that is Proverbs 20 and 24. Oh no, this man's goings are of the Lord. But that, y'all can use that too. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his way? Let's do Deuteronomy 32. And 39. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, and I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So when he give you that judgment, you're gonna do that judgment. No one can deliver you out of his hand. But Lord willing, this video was edifying, and till the next time, shalom.